Welcome back. Now this is a story all about how I got a free hotel room. If you want to know how, keep watching. Happy Vlogmas Day 11. I'm currently in the lovely state of Minnesota. Probably wondering why I don't have clothes on. Don't have clothes on because my clothes are dirty and I can't wear them because I wore them all day, and I cannot wear them right now because I have to wear them again tomorrow. And there's nobody else in my hotel room. I am just gonna stay in my towel. And you're probably also wondering why I'm in a hotel room. You're probably thinking, Tram, aren't you supposed to be in La Crosse or Orlando? Well, yes, I'm supposed to be in La Crosse. And this is what happened. So this morning, Mary and I wake up at 5 a.m. Yes, 5 a.m. We drive to the airport. I make my flight at 7:25 a.m. Our flight is supposed to connect in Minnesota. And so we get there to Minnesota, the plane arrives, we're all alive, it's great. And so all of a sudden they say, oh, there's a plane at the gate. Okay, there's a plane at the gate. Could you tell the plane to move? So then we find out that there are two planes in the way of our plane getting to the gate. All of a sudden, I realize that I have about an hour in between layovers, and so I'm like, okay, we're not going to be here for that long. 45 minutes rolls past. I'm like, I'm definitely not going to be able to make it to my flight, but the pilot reassures us via the intercom that everybody's flight is going to be waiting for them. We get off of the plane, and I realize that I'm at Concourse F. I have to get to Concourse A. F through A is really far, but I'm just like strolling along, like walking really fast, thinking I'm totally gonna make it because the pilot told me that my plane was gonna wait. I get about halfway, Concourse D. I look at the screen and it definitely says departed. And so then I'm like, what the actual fuck? My plane is departed. I have nowhere to go except for to go to the help desk. I go to the help desk. I'm standing in line. I'm the next person to talk to a representative in person until this lady taps me on the shoulder and she says, hey, did you scan your ticket at the computer? I said, no. She's like, oh, you'll have to come with me. You have to scan your ticket and the computer will tell you what to do. I scan my ticket. The computer tells me to talk to a representative. But by the time I scan my ticket at the computer, there are 7 people in line. And so she says, no, great. You can just call this number. So I call the number and the number just says, go to A13 and they'll tell you what to do. And so I walk my ass over to A13 and there's only one person at the terminal. No one at the desk. And I'm like, great. And so I put my stuff down. At this point, I've already checked my luggage, and so my luggage is on a flight. So I put my stuff down, kind of sit there, sulk around, FaceTime Mary, lurking on the internet, doing Tram things. And all of a sudden, I realize, how am I gonna get on another flight? I call back customer service, and they told me that they're gonna put me on an overbooked flight, the next one to La Crosse, which is at 2:22. They're gonna put me on standby. I'm like, okay, great. And I'm like, I'm really hungry. I should go eat some food. I go eat some food. I get a quesadilla, and this is really TMI, but the quesadilla makes my stomach hurt. And I have to go to the bathroom. And I'm sitting there thinking, are you freaking kidding me? Come out of the bathroom, pay for my quesadilla, go back to the gate. By the time I go back to the gate, there are so many people in this small little terminal that I'm like, there's no one getting on this flight. So I go up to the lady and I ask her if I'm gonna be able to get on this flight. And she starts telling me that they're offering people, Delta is offering people $700 compensation for the rest of their ticket and a shuttle back to La Crosse. But the second plane is also delayed by an hour and a half. So then I'm thinking there's no way I'm getting on this flight. So I'm very frustrated, but trying to be as nice to this lady as possible because I know she's probably had a really rough day. And so I go back to sitting down in my corner and I think about my plans. And what she told me was, after this flight, there's another flight at 8:30 p.m. that'll get to La Crosse at about 9:30. And that one's booked too. End of the story. It's about 5:30 and I'm sitting in the airport. They give me 2 vouchers for food. They put me in a hotel, the Crown Plaza, where I am now. What? Okay. And they send me on my merrily way, only to put me on a flight the next morning. So tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., I'm gonna fly out to La Crosse. But the only thing is, I didn't bring my backpack. My luggage is in La Crosse. I don't have any clean clothes. But they did give me this cool thing. So they give me this little bag of toiletries. They give you this really high quality toothbrush and this really cool, holy shit, it's a comb and brush duo. This is actually awesome. I'm gonna keep this. Dun 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 dun! Shaving cream! If you're ever wondering how to get a free hotel, just sit on standby for basically 12 hours and you'll get what you want, a free hotel room. Thanks for watching my channel. If you liked this video and would like to see more, definitely subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And if you guys have ever had an interesting hotel story about how you got a hotel for free or something about your airline got messed up, let me know in the comments down below.